Hi everyone, it's your favorite card addict, Best of Delta. I hope you are doing great. Alright, so today we are going to make progress on our tutorials. So today I want us to look at AutoCAD coordinate systems. AutoCAD coordinate systems is made up of two major coordinate systems known as one of them is Cartesian coordinate system, otherwise known as rectangular coordinate system, and we have the polar coordinate system as well. Now talking about the Cartesian coordinate system. The Cartesian coordinate system uses the x distance to navigate the left to the right of the AutoCAD environment in locating of points, and uses the y distance to locate points up and down the AutoCAD environment. Then the polar coordinate system uses distance between points. By distance I mean length between 2 points and the angle or direction of these points. So take for instance the Cartesian coordinate system is just like when you have your graph sheet, a graph paper, and you want to locate some points on your graph paper. That is exactly how it is in the Cartesian coordinate system. You're just trying to locate each of these points on the object you want to design or you want to model. So you take cognizance of each of the points on this object and you try to locate them on your AutoCAD environment, just like you would plot in some points on your graph paper. So I believe that is it. Then under the coordinates, we have what we call absolute coordinate system. We have relative coordinates. Okay, so when you're talking about the absolute coordinate system, it measures points in reference to the origin. By origin I mean 0, 0 at the points, that point on your graph when all the points have to start from. That is the origin. Then you talk about the relative coordinates. You are trying to locate points with reference to the last defined point. Let's take you for example, you are modeling an object in the AutoCAD environment, then you enter the point, you located the point. So in order for you to locate the next point, you have to make reference to the last point you defined, the last point you located. By so doing is referred to as relative coordinates. You say the coordinates, the points are related because you are making reference to each other. Alright, so I'm trying as much as possible to reduce the theory in this tutorial. So I will want us to take a look at an example, an exercise that will aid us in understanding this better. Alright, so the first example we are going to be looking at is solely on Cartesian coordinates, and we'll be using absolute coordinates to carry out this exercise. So I will go to my Adobe Acrobat. I have a PDF exercise there. Alright, so we are going to be working on this exercise. If you look at it, you see where my cursor is right now. Okay, we are going to be looking at this exercise. We want to achieve this exercise using the coordinates. You look down here, you see all the coordinates are there. I hope you can see what I'm showing you. Alright, so you have the coordinates at that point A. The coordinate is 100, 100. Alright, so if we are going to look at this point as a point we are going to plot on our graph sheet, so we'll use that approach with just a little difference, a little bit difference. So we'll make progress to the AutoCAD environment proper so that we can achieve this this shape. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, the approach remains the same. You open up your AutoCAD environment and then you click on new. Click on new. Okay, depending on where you're watching from. If you're watching from the United States, you can click on AutoCAD, but if you are from Europe or in Africa, just like I am, you can click on AutoCAD ISO Okay, when you click on AutoCAD ISO, all your units are going to be in metric system of measurements. Okay, for the United States YouTubers, your units will be in the imperial system of measurement. So I will click on AutoCAD ISO. Okay, now we are in the AutoCAD environment proper. So let's try and achieve these shapes. Okay, I'll go back to my PDF document so that I can. Okay, so I want us to start off from this point A. Okay, we'll start from the first point A, and the coordinates there is 100, 100. Okay, now since we are going to be considering it as an absolute coordinates in AutoCAD, for you to input points as absolute coordinates, you must attach the ASCII. You must attach the ASCII then you before entering the coordinates. That way your AutoCAD will be able to interpret the instruction you are giving to it. So we'll start on from the first point, which is A. Now for you to do that, what we want to do, we want to for the beginners, this is your first approach towards drawing a line in the AutoCAD environment. So we've taken cognizance of the coordinates of the point A. Alright, so in order to draw this line, we have to select the line tool. We want to draw a line, so we have to tell AutoCAD I want to draw a line. You click on the line tool, which is here at the top left of the screen. You see where my cursor is right now. You click on line. Okay, once you've done that, they have the two tip there that is highlighted, telling you to input the coordinates of the point you want to draw. Alright, so since it's an absolute coordinate, we are going to input the ASCII. Oh, sorry, let me close down this window. Alright, input the ASCII. Put the ASCII by holding the shift and you press 3 on your keyboard. See the ASCII there, then you type in your 100, then separate it with a comma, 100, 100, enter. Alright, so you see it's a little bit down to the bottom of the screen, so we'll have to zoom in so that we can see where the line is starting from. Alright, okay, so that's a point right there. That's a point. Okay, so we'll move on to the, I'm not going to exit this command, so I'll go back to my PDF documents to get the next point, which is point B. So we'll go back, point B here, this is it. Alright, is point B is can be located is to the right of point A. So okay, the coordinate of point B is 105, 100, 105, 100. Okay, that's the coordinate. So we'll go back to our AutoCAD environment. Use your navigation key to give direction to the AutoCAD to know the direction is supposed to take the point B to. Alright, so the coordinate of point B is 105, 100. So we must also input our ASCII. You put the ASCII by holding the shift on your keyboard, then you press 3. You press hold it, the ASCII comes, so then you type in your coordinates, 105, 100, enter. Okay, we'll zoom in. Okay, let me exit the command. It seems it's still very small, so I have to zoom this so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'll use the pen tool to bring centralize our drawing, then exit it, then I'll click on zoom. I'll use what I call zoom Realtime. Okay, so to zoom, you click on zoom Realtime, you press hold the left button on your mouse. Okay, then you move it. You press hold, then you move it. As you're moving it upwards, you zooming in. Okay, you can see our line there, right? That is it. So I will still pan. Okay, I will see the command, and I'll pan to centralize the line. Okay, escape. Then I zoom in again. I zoom in by press holding the left button. As you can see right now, I'm press holding the left button of my mouse, then I'm dragging the mouse upwards like so. Yeah, like so. Alright, so that is our line there. So I will exit the zoom tool by pressing the escape key. Okay, I've exited the zoom tool. Now we're still drawing. We need to get other points, so we have to go back to our PDF document. We want to locate or plotting. Should I say plotting? Allow me to use our plotting point C. Okay, so we'll go to the coordinates point C here. The coordinate of point C is 105,102. So we'll go back 105,102. So we'll go back to AutoCAD. You click on the line tool. Now you see the way when I bring the cursor close to the line, it locks on the end of this line. Why is it locking? Because I have the object snap turned on. Okay, the object snap will help you to lock your cursor to the end of your lines, and it will also help to locate the center of lines and the point of intersection. That's what the object snap does. Okay, so I'll click on that endpoint with the head of the object snap on. So I'll click on it. Point C is the coordinate of point C is 105,102. Still on absolute system, so we must put in the ASCII. Hold down your shift key, then you press the 3. Hold it. Okay, ASCII. Once you see the ASCII showing up here, you see the sorry about that. You see the ASCII showing up. Press shift and 3. Press O3 so that ASCII comes up. Then you type in your coordinates 105,102. Enter, and that is our point C. So make progress to locating or plotting point D. Point D is to the right of point C, so we must use our cursor to indicate the direction of point D, then type in the coordinates. The coordinates of point D is 109, where my cursor is right now, 109,102. Okay, indicate the direction. H 109,102. Enter, and that is our point D. Alright, so make progress to locating point E. You click on the PDF document. Point E is directly on top of point D, and the coordinate of point E is 109,104. 109,104. 109,104. Put the ASCII, then type in the coordinates 109,104. Enter, and that is that's our point E. Let's plot in point F. Point F is to the left of point E, so we use our cursor to indicate the direction of point F. Then take cognizance of the coordinate of point F, and the coordinate of point F is 105,104. So pressing the ASCII, you type in the coordinates 105,104. Enter. That is our point F. Alright, so the next there is point G. To locate point G is right on top of point F, and the coordinate is 105,106. Take cognizance of that. Use the cursor to indicate the direction at 90 degrees. point G is at 90 degrees above point F. So make sure you look at the polar there. You are seeing the polar there. You see it's 90 degrees. It's at 90 degrees. Make sure it's at 90 degrees, not at anything less than that. At 90 degrees, then we type in your ASCII, input the coordinates of point G, 105, 106. Enter. Alright, that's our point G. Back to our PDF document. Point H is to the right of point G, and the coordinate of point H is 109, 106. Back to our PDF. Use cursor to indicate the direction to the right of point G. Type in the ASCII. Input the coordinate of point H. Input the coordinate of point. Kind of forgot that. Let's go back and get the coordinate. Coordinate of point H is 109, 106. 109, 106. 109, 106. Enter. That's it. You see the way when I take the cursor to the horizontal, it locks. You see the extension line there, it locks to the horizontal. When I take it to the vertical, it also locks at 90 degrees. That is possible because I have the polar tracking turned on. Here right there is the polar tracking. Okay, so make sure it's turned on. That will save you a whole lot of stress. Okay, so let's plot in the next point, which is point I. Point I is at 90 degrees above H, and the coordinate of point I is 109, 111. 109, 111. So let's go back. One 109, 111. Enter. Alright, I have to zoom in. Okay, so that's our point I right there. The next up is point J. Our point J is to the left of point I, and the coordinate of point J is 100, 111. Coordinate of point J is 100, 111. Alright, so let's do that. Input the ASCII. Okay, so point J 100, 111. Enter. And that's our point J right there. The next up is point K. Go back to our PDF document. Point K is beneath point J, right underneath point J at 90 degrees as well. Okay, so now the coordinate of point K is 100, 109. Point K, make sure it's at 90 degrees. You see the way it is right now. How my cursor? You see the 90 degrees over there. Make sure it's at 90 degrees. Then input your ASCII. Then type in the coordinates of point K, 100, 109. Enter. And that's our point K right there. Back to our PDF document. Next up is point L. So okay, point L there is to the left of point K, and the coordinate of point L is 98, 109. 98, 109. Yeah, to the left of K. ASCII 100. Oh, sorry, it's 98. Yeah, 98, 109. Enter. Okay, now that's our point L right there. Next up is point M. Our point M right underneath point L at 90 degrees, and the coordinate is 98, 107. 98, 107. Use the cursor to indicate the direction you want the line to be going. All right, so right there at 90 degrees. Yeah, 98, 107. Enter, and that's our point M. Next up is point N. Point N. Go back to our PDF document. Point N is to the right of point M, and the coordinate of point N is 100, 107. 100, 107. Put your ASCII. Please ensure you input your ASCII. If you don't do that, you're gonna have a funny looking line. You won't be able to achieve what you're actually driving at. So ensure you put it the ASCII. Okay, so point N is the coordinate of point N is 100, 107. Enter, and that's our point N right there. And next up is point A. Back to our PDF document. Point O. Point O is right underneath point N at 90 degrees as well, and the coordinate is 100. Yes, 100, 105. 100, 105. Use the colors to indicate direction. Then type in your ASCII. Input the coordinates of point O, 100, 105. Enter, and that's our point O there, right there. Okay, I'm not going to exit the command. You see, I have not exited the command. All right, so I'll go back to our PDF document. So locate to plotting point P. Point P is to the right of point O. To the right of point O, and the coordinate is 102, 105. 102, 105. One hundred and two, 105. Enter. That is our point P right there. Next up is point Q. Next up is point Q. So go back to our PDF document. Point Q is right underneath point P at 90 degrees. And the coordinate of point Q is 102, 101. 102, 101. Back to card. 102. 102. 101. Enter, and that's our point Q right there. Next up is back to PDF document. Next up is point R, and it's to the left of point Q. To the left of point Q, and the coordinate is 100, 101. 100, 101. To the left of Q, and coordinate is 100, 101. So we'll type in the coordinates 100, 101. Enter. All right, so with that, we're back to the point we started. That is our 100, 100. So we have to also type that in to close this shape. So use the cursor to indicate the direction. Okay, use the cursor. You can extend it beyond the line. Okay, just to indicate direction. It must be at 90 degrees. Okay, then you still type in your ASCII. Then you type in the coordinates 100, 100. Enter, and that's our shape right there. So now you can exit the command by pressing the escape key on the keyboard. and that's our shape right there. That's our shape right there. Okay, so can pan it to bring it to centralize it to the center so I can see. So let's look at our PDF document and do some comparison to see if we arrived at the same shape. I think that's it. We did the right thing. We did the right thing. So that is it. That is it. I believe with this we've done enough damage today for a beginner. This is it. Okay, maybe we should just look at how to type in some text. So you want to type in some text, let's indicate these points. Let's label these points. Okay, so to do that, you go to take your cursor to the top of the screen. You click on the text where my cursor is right now. You click on text. Okay, click on it. Okay, then you click on anywhere on the environment. Okay, all right, so you have the text box highlighted in this manner. Then you can type in your alphabet A. Okay, enter. Type in your alphabet A. Sorry, I messed that up. Okay, you click on anywhere else around the environment to exit the text box. So have our alphabet here. Okay, so you highlight it. We want to move this to the point you want. First, let's reduce the size is much, so let's reduce the text height. Okay, let's make it 2. Okay, to do that, good. See where my cursor is right now. You click on that, then you type into enter. Well, that didn't work out fine. So let's try it again. Highlight the text, come over to text height, click on it, type in 2.0. okay, enter. Okay, you see that that changed, but it's still big. Okay, so have to reduce it. Let's try 1 then, enter. Okay, that I guess that's what we need. So you click anywhere around the environment, then we can move this. Now you highlight it, you can click anywhere around close to the text, then you drag using your mouse, you drag down to and close the alphabet in this rectangular shape. Then you click and click the left key on your mouse to highlight it. Okay, so you have it highlighted, so we can move it by clicking on this box here. You click on it, and you move it to the direction you want it to be. This is our point A. Okay, you click there. That's our point A right there. Okay, so next thing I want to teach you is it's gonna be a little bit tough if you have to start typing in each of these alphabets. So what we want to do is we want to copy this alphabet A and paste it around the supposed point we are going to work on. So you click on copy, take your cursor to the top of the screen here. Okay, right there where my cursor is, right, that is copy. You click on it. Okay, once you click on it, you see your cursor changes to this small square. Then you highlight the alphabet or the object you want to copy. It says there select object to copy. Okay, so you click close to the object, then you highlight it. Okay, click on it, then you press the enter on your keyboard. Now it says specify base point. Okay, you click anywhere around the object you want to copy, click on it, then you move, you see it like so. That is it. So you can move this around, leave it there, you paste it there again. How do you paste it? You just move it around to the point you want it to be, then you click the left key on your mouse. There, we need a point here too. You click there too, there, over here too. like so, just like that. You click, just click like that. Okay, we need a point here to click there, a point here, we need a point there, here, here. Okay, we also need a point here, here, here is another point, here, and here the last point here, there. Now you can exit, so you can go back to edit each of these points to the alphabet, the supposed alphabets. These are point A, you know this is supposed to be point B, so you click on it, you just click on it and type in B, click anywhere around the box, that is your B. Come over here, this point C, click on the alphabet, take the cursor to where it is, using the left key on your mouse, just click on the alphabet, then the text box comes up, then you change it to whatever point you want it to be, point C, then click somewhere else on the AutoCAD environment to exit the text box, then next to the next point, then click on it, you type in D, that's it, E, like so. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm doing it right now. EL from next point G, exit it to the next point H, exit it, next point I, exit it. You exit by clicking somewhere else on the environment apart from the text box. That's how you exit the text box. Okay, alright, then you have your J, off to the next point, you have your K to the next point, you have your L, next point, you have your M, next point, you have your you have your N, exit that, next point is your O, next point P, exit that, next point is Q, exit that, then last point which is R, exit, and that's it. So these are our points. So I believe we've done enough damage for today. For a beginner, this is enough damage, so I want you to go ahead and practice. You can get any shape you like, then you practice what you have just been taught. That's a way to learn. All right, so I guess that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and if you are here for the first time, do not hesitate to click on the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so that you get notified when next I post a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.